What's up, YouTube? Hudson Fan 15 back with a contest response for Manny, All-Star Jersey Shop. He put up a contest video a few days ago. I suggest you all get amongst it. Just looking for a video response with some basics about yourself and your collecting habits. My name is Tom. I am 31 years old. I collect Tim Hudson, Indianapolis Colts, or Baltimore Colts for the older school players, and certain UFC fighters, specifically Donald Cerrone, Clay Guida, Uriah Faber, Chris Leben, and I dabble in a little Ronda Rousey and John Jones when the dollar signs aren't too high. Also have a collection of over 100 unique fighter autographs, so sometimes I'll just see a particular fighter I do not have and pick up their auto as part of that MMA collection. So Manny is looking for maybe some collecting habits and how you got started. I typically do basically whatever just looks nice. I don't have I'm not a set guy. I'm not a specific, I have to get one of every kind of guy. I think I've been able to pull off one rainbow in all of my collecting years, and a lot of it's just I don't want to be held to specifics or whatever, or chasing things that are going to potentially dead end. It's a lot of C card, light card, want card, buy card. It's not more dynamic than that. I started collecting, I said in my last video, Tim Hudson, as a result of just pulling a random base card in a pack and making the decision I was going to do that. The Indianapolis Colts collection predates that. I've been collecting the Colts in some fashion since 1994. I have a lot of even stuff earlier than that, because for a number of years I had almost 40,000 cards sitting in the bottom of my closet in a variety of boxes, a lot of which when I moved in with my wife were donated. So my collection has gone through several different metamorphoses over the years. Metamorphoses, I don't know how you pronounce plural of that. But yeah, I managed to fish out a lot of the more pertinent Colts along the way for that. Even breaking up a lot of complete sets, but again, they were just getting donated. And the things over the years that I've added to that collection date back to the quarterback prior to John Unitas, who's George Shaw. 1950s kind of stuff, all the way through to the present new releases. You saw I believe the newest product out is Flawless for Panini, and I just picked up one of those autographs. So the collecting habits again are very similar to that. Lately, I've been keying in on a lot of Reggie Wayne because again his career is drawing to a close, and I believe he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Also, again, when you talk about collecting priorities, quarterbacks can take up a lot of your budget. So that's one of the other reasons, kind of the secondary thing. I can have nicer cards of the next level stardom, but I don't know that Luck is going to achieve the same amount of career success that Reggie Wayne has. A couple of Super Bowl appearances, Super Bowl victory, things like that, being part of some record-breaking years and performances and whatnot. So, and then UFC is just fighters I enjoy watching, guys whose style I enjoy in the ring, who put on dynamic, entertaining fights, guys who have a specific tact in the ring, mannerisms and personalities and such that I just enjoy. And that when I over the years before there even were UFC cards, Chris Leben would probably be the pretty good example of that. That when I would see one of his fights coming up, I'd be legitimately excited, because he may not win, but it's going to be a fight, and he's not just going to play the game. Clay Guida is the same kind of fighter. I believe Cowboy Cerrone is the same kind of fighter. He's a little bit more methodical, as is Uriah Faber. So again, just whatever random nice stuff pops up along the way, I'll make runs at it. And then all of these, I have sort of a mental, when I see a card, I'll have an idea of what fair market is. In some cases, I do some research, but a lot of times it's a look test. It's a balance of a look test and the current budget. But mostly it's a look test where I'll just look at a card and say, this is what I feel like I'm willing to pay for this card. And I'll plug in a snipe, and that part of the sniping thing is just bid management, because a lot of these things go off at inconvenient times. In fact, while I was making that last video, I had a Hudson patch card to 9 that went off that I wouldn't have been sitting there paying attention to the end of the auction. So, and then also that it allows me to see everything in front of me, so I know what I could potentially be spending if I'm winning things, and allows me to organize it to where Gixen, which is the service that I use, it has an if-then, so you can group things together, even if they don't have anything to do with each other. But if you group 2, 3 more items together in the same category, as soon as you win one, it cancels out the other snipes. So if you've got 2 cards that are the same dollar value, but you only have the budget for one of them, if you win one, the other one cancels out. You would have to manually go in and change it. And I've done that as well, where I've just reduced, or in some cases increased, the amount on a particular item based on collectively what I'm winning at the time. But a couple random facts. Steel Tip Dart player. I'm a team captain, B Division in the Southern Connecticut area, Midshore Dart League, and this year I have also taken on the responsibility of webmaster for the Midshore Dart League website. If anybody cares about that whatsoever, is even watching this video at this point, please let me know, and I will post a link in the description. Otherwise, carry on. But that shows our standings, individual scores that you can see. It's a pretty dynamic site, and it's yourleaguestats.com imprint, which is based out of Toronto, Canada. So, happily married. Let's see. Have those are, that and cards are my 2 big hobbies, and you can tell by my collecting habits the things I'm teams and players and athletes that I'm a fan of. Beyond that, go to work and watch shows with the wife. So that's pretty much it. So those are the random facts about me. Oh, and I've got 4 tattoos, and you guys have probably all seen them, especially if you watch the video where I get doused with a bucket of ice water. So appreciate the contest, Manny. Good idea. I encourage the rest of y'all to get amongst it and get a video up so that you can be eligible for a PC card as a result of a random later. All right, YouTube. Peace.